Welcome back to Ramblings of an Old Broad. You have to excuse my hair. It's kind of a mess, as always. Okay. What are we willing to do? You and me. What are we willing to do? Now, I am going Saturday for the No Kings protest in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm going with my cousins who are one of them is my cousin who's in her 20s. I think she just turned 20 actually. So here we are, a 77-year-old going with a 20-year-old and her friends. But I think it's so important for us to stand up. But that's not going to be enough. The Supreme Court is about to take away the rights of black and brown people to vote. Did you know that? So we forget the elections. They're not going to work. It's not going to work. So it's time for us to do something. We need to stand together. I suggest we call our governor's offices in blue states, or blue governors, let's put it that way. There could be some in red states, but we need to call our blue governors and need to tell them that we want them to call up the military, which they can do, and group together quietly in DC and take the White House. There is no way around a war. There's not. There's going to be a civil war again. We cannot fight any other way. It's too late. We are no longer a democracy. Think about that. We are no longer a democracy. 249 years of being a democracy. And it's gone in less than a year. Less than a year. They had this all planned out. Project 2025. We tried to tell people, but nobody would believe it because it seemed so unbelievable. But it was not. And even the president is admitting that's what they went by. And this was all put together by Stephen Miller and his fascist friends. What I don't really understand is the people who are going along with this, even the Supreme Court, the people who are going along with this, the rich people. Do you really want to see this country destroyed for your children and your grandchildren, etc.? I mean, it's not just us that are going to suffer. Of course, they're going to suffer less because they have money to buy groceries or whatever. But think about it. It's going to affect this country in which their family lives in. So how could they look at that and think it's okay? I don't think that there's anything left for us. We can go to this protest and it's going to say a lot, and I guess the orange one is doing some kind of military thing in LA to cause a problem, actually shooting off missiles in supposedly places that no one lives. Somebody could be there. Somebody could be walking through there, or with. I don't get it. I really don't get it. This is awful. It's awful. We've seen it coming. We've tried to be positive, which we still need to keep a little bit of positivity and not go dark. We don't want to be dark like them. But we need to realize that there's nothing left to do but fight. The next step to this is taking the guns away from the public, and then you will have nothing to fight with. So call any blue governor and whisper in their ear that we feel like it's time to stand up, and they do have the power right now to call up their military and have them ready. They have that right. But it'll be taken away before long, so they need to do it now. We need to let them know that we know that there has to be a fight and that we are behind them. And we understand there's going to be consequences, but we need to get our government back. We need to get our democracy back. We need to get America back. And unfortunately, this is the only way. So make those calls and let's see what kind of response we can get. Oh, you can even send emails. So email them. You can go to their website, and usually it will tell you how to contact them. So go to the one in your state. And unfortunately, I'm registered to vote in Texas. So as a citizen, I can call another state, I suppose. And I'm in Missouri right now, which is also a red state and has a red governor. If you have a blue governor in whatever state you're in, they need to be notified. We can do this. We are strong. And we're on the right side of the law. I love you all. Take care.